then they will sink the economy and they will just be off to a flying start here on the second map. A lot of damage through, and actually Config controlling that spray really well. You can see the recoil was almost not going to catch him there. Blamef goes down on the other side of the map though, so suddenly it's a 4-on-4. And Config, yeah, he knows what is up. Electronic is down here and he's creating a big distraction. They can wrap around and maybe get down this ramp. It's going to be huge.
Oh, this is fantastic. The question is, does he catch JKS for free? He's going to take down Config. That's going to open it up. JKS is here, and JKS gets nothing. Simple shuts him down immediately. And so Rush and Yugi back off and save the guns. Although Rush is going to rush with 2. Brings it back to a 2-on-2 just like that. Bomb planted it already. Yugi was backing off to save the gun, and now he's trying to run in here to help out.
Yep, being called back in, saying, wait a minute, we have a chance here. They do have a smoke, so Perfecto, his job could be a little bit tricky. We'll see if they have time as well. There's no kit. There might be one on the ground, I don't know, but regardless, they're going to have to speed it up just a bit here. Perfecto, walking in. There's the smoke up. He gets the spray on one, but inside of it, and no kit in the hands of Rush. So many ways that you can lose control, especially I think on the CT side. If you lose control of where the T's have rotated to, all the fun goes away. Nice shot early on Electronic. That is going to be helpful. And can they build anything behind it? Flamey is over at the lobby, and the other 3 here for Navi are outside trying to work that. And now Complexity, I mean, they've got a bit more of a chance to keep up with what's happening on the T side. 4-on-5 always really useful. Nice flashbang to turn the corner and see if they can get in towards Mini. I don't know if they actually want to go there because the bomb is still a little bit further back. They could try and go into A through Mini and then have Flamey try and, you know, walk out at the same time. But Simple's going to lose the fight to Yugi. And I don't know. Still, I mean, 45 seconds, 4 versus 3.
Dude, that was crisp, Boomich.
Yeah, that was nice.
All right, that was clean. Bomb is out in the middle of nowhere, though. And Yugi, he has got that eye in the sky. He is ready for it. If you peek, it's going to be a brutal one. So they are looking for some pressure. JKS, again. JKS his crosshair placement just seems weird to me. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are getting the same feeling.
Yeah.
But, yeah, not as crisp as I'm used to seeing from JKS. A little bit odd.
I mean, he could probably get here with the bomb in time, but 14 seconds on the clock. I mean, we're really running it low. Does he want to try and escape downstairs? He'd have to run it the full way. Just no... he's going to go straight here instead. Try and see if he can get the bomb plant on the site. And no one is going to peek him from Mini, so yeah, at least the bomb plant. It's something to work with. Boomich, about to get shot at the back. Timing is everything for him here, and I'm not sure if he has it. I can't believe that no one spotted him, and he's going to make his way a little bit further back. They have a Molotov on Blamef, so if you can put that into hot, that would be huge. But Boomich turns. Oh my god! He's gonna pick up another kill, making it a quad, and now Yugi on his own. I can't believe that Navi have turned this round. I don't think there's anything. First round on Nuke, and they've got Yugi out here with, I mean, not that much backup. Blamef is there, you know, throw some grenades if need be, but mostly Yugi is gonna be on his own for a little while here. That up. And he can't really unscope either too much, and that'll give the game away. So he has to stay scoped up and make sure that he is just trying to keep everything covered. And well, you see the result. With the scope, he couldn't even see that Electronic has made its way around. And I don't even know if he's playing, you know, 4x3. If he was, it would be even worse.
It's not even a question of 4x3. That's just a question of refining your setup, right? It's like if there's time for scrims to prac and really get that dialed in, then he knows which angle Blamef is watching.
Yeah, he should.
So that he knows, okay, I hold this angle. This is me. I know my back. I know my teammates got my back. There, it's looking to me like he's like, you know, I got to check left. Oh, you know, they may be coming right. I got to check there. He doesn't know which way to look, and that's just, as an opera, that's a nightmare. Because again, like you say, you're limited in your vision. So unless you're on an angle, you're at risk.
That is definitely a problem. Config not hitting the first headshot, but now he's on a brilliant mission. And yeah, he's looking for it. He did see it right at the end, and he's going to get shot in the face.
Damn.
They escape up. I can't believe it. That's actually such an incredible move from Config. If they just kept going to the B-bomb side, he would have absolutely caught them, but did not work out that way. Navi, brilliant mid-round call to go to the A-bomb side, and it JKS and Rush. I don't know if not even worth going close to, is it?
Well, Boomich is just...
flying off.
Well, not flying off in the sense that he is just beating up on Config in particular. It feels like every time they face, Boomich is the one who's just, you know, booming over Config.
He's doing a really nice job. Rush out here, and he's going to get double peaked. Surely, Simple will take him down afterwards, and JKS real low on health. Even wondering about the range of the bomb here. Don't want to be getting too close. Up their first round. We should probably mention that since it's been a little while since that happened last. blamF, that is a really good double kill. Really good awareness to spin around and look for the next target on top of Mini. That's cool.
There it is. That's the kind of play we expect to see from blamF out here, man. Just getting in there. You can't do that every round, but blamF has that uncanny ability to just find the correct round to make the aggressive play. And so that worked out wonderfully here, and we can see Complexity on the edge. They've got the man advantage here. Can they get a second round and actually start rolling against Navi, put some pressure on Navi in this first half? And so now it's going to come down to JKS, who's been a bit quiet, and we'll see. Oh. Sensed something was off there.
Yeah. Puts up a Molotov, buy a little bit of time, but...
Is that comms from his teammate that tell the... Because he didn't see him there.
No, or maybe he stepped and he just heard, like, I don't know. It's hard to say, isn't it? But it definitely looked like he was aware. Yugi with the right angle, and he's going to pick up the kill. Config actually goes down. That's interesting. Look, especially with the kill on Yugi from Yugi, that looked like it should have been just fine. Molotov to put some pressure on Rush behind that A bomb side, but might not even really matter. Around of grenades are through. Here comes the second volley, and Rush actually rotating out. He's going to get shot in the back, but he did at least get the kill, and inside of the smoke. They're so well aware. Some great grenades here from Navi, and a much quicker round straight onto the bomb side. Bomb is going to be planted. They are out of grenades now, but they have the man advantage, and this retake, I mean, JK is already falling back. They're not even going to try Complexity.
Yeah, they're just going to back off and save these guns, and that is what a call from Navi. You know what? We've done a lot of slow play. We've conditioned them for that. Now let's go ahead and change up the pace. It's time, just like blamF getting aggressive. Navi realized, okay, now he's starting to make plays against us that way. We need to start changing it up too. We need to find the opportunity here, and they took it. This is great. And, man, that just sucks for Rush. Why couldn't the guy just rotate into him? Him having to go and hunt that way.
Yeah.
You know, at least he did get that 1-for-1. But nothing past that. And, well, Config he's just absent, man. 3 kills. Meme well spent. All right, let's get into it. Second half, pistol round underway. Complexity on that T side and Navi now on the CT side. And it is definitely going to be a brutal one here as Complexity decide to go for a ramp rush.
Yeah, let's do it. Perfecto trying to shut them down. He's going to get the one headshot. Looked like he could have had a second. Boomich also showing up and just clipping Rush, sending him right to the grave. And now, yeah, they're going to go straight up, fight it. They just want to keep going. They're so disjointed here, Complexity. It seems like 1 or 2 people are always stuck inside a ramp while the rest of the team were holding behind, and somehow they still come out on top. Navi were also quite happy to keep taking that fight, even past the point where it maybe made sense. So this is where we are, 1 versus 2.
You know what's happening, Anders.
They're already celebrating.
Exactly what's happening. No, blamF. He was like, you guys are going to come back after that kind of lead on us on Mirage? We'll do the same.
You know what?
Let's make it happen.
Well, then at least get him to 15 right now. Be like, get to the 15 for let's have the full... Oh, electronics going to show up and realize, oops, it's the wrong box.
That's unfortunate.
As if though it wasn't already tricky enough.
Yeah, he's got the kit now.
Yeah, that's something. But yeah, just run for it. Jump and shoot down. Like, winning this is so tricky. So just might as well just make it explosive. Try and see if you can make it onto the side. He's going to be actually surfing down, taps the bomb a single time. There is a man flanking him, so blamF is again on a bit of a mission, so I think Electronic will...
Light on the nades, though. So we'll see. Can Complexity take advantage of the fact that these guys are light on anti-rush nades?
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Right now, the real question is whether or not these guys are going to try to accelerate quickly here, Complexity. And they are moving up in yard. Simple is going aggressive, though. He catches Config lining up a nade. That's the kind of play you need to see here. Navi willing to take risks. They know that they're vulnerable being light on the nades, and they're going to get in there, and they're going to create some room. And so now it is just wrapping over here towards ramp. Complexity deciding now's the time to go. JKS lined up. He's going to get trade 1-for-1. Not bad. Simple is now showing up. However, he is burning alive, and he barely makes it out. Nick of time. And so it's a man advantage now here for Navi still. As Complexity are trying to find an opening onto the sites. A little bit of noise getting made here by JKS. And in the meantime, Yugi and blamF working their way through. Unfortunately for them, they have no idea that Electronic was on the lurk. He is going to catch Yugi looking the wrong way, and this is going to fall apart here for Complexity in this round. And all off the back of Simple being proactive out in the yard. Getting out there. That's the beauty of it. Knows that this is going to be a weird buy. They don't have all the nades, and they don't want to let Complexity get too comfortable in a round like this. And so He just decides to push out and actually start putting some pressure on, and that was FNCE each time. Simple. Changing up his positioning this time, going deep garage. I will not find any early targets here as Complexity are still making up their minds. What's the play here from Cole?
Yeah, they got some grenades to work with, but they also have 2 Galils. Yeah, see what they end up with. The fact that Simple is so deep in outside here, I don't think they're gonna. Yeah, not even gonna expect it. It had to be Config.
Yeah.
Just the victim every single time it seems like on this map, and some backup out here. Electronic nearly catching that one. Grenade, Simple. If they had an HE, they could get rid of him right now, but it seems like this has just dragged all the attention away from everything else that's going on, and suddenly Boomich just managed to infiltrate the lineup. And it's just all fallen apart. Just that one kill outside and the ensuing chaos was enough that Complexity completely lost the grip of this round. Config still is only at 4 kills.
Yeah.
Could we see, like, the return of Config on Inferno, though? I'm sure he's going to be really angry at this performance for himself.
Certainly, certainly. I mean, to set the stage for Inferno, Navi have played it 7 times. They've only won twice. And those times, and it's like, it's not pretty. So as far as Navi's performance on Inferno, it's not nearly as good.
Yeah.
So it's definitely, like, the thing is, like, that's what I was saying at the beginning of this map right now, where Complexity, it may be just that, the game plan, because you have to think of this in terms of a best of 3. If it was a best of 1, yeah, okay, you're throwing your keyboard around, you're really pissed. But it's a best of 3, and you're on Navi's map, and this is Navi's home map, and they're pretty much the dominant team on this map right now. So you put up a good fight, good stuff, but you should be focusing on Inferno right now, through and through, if you are Complexity, and especially if you are Config, because yeah, 4 kills, 2 assists. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's not acceptable.
Right it off. Probably the better call, isn't it? Well, here we go. Making the run for it behind the wall of smokes, leaving Yugi out there to see if anyone is following. They catch Boomich in a really awkward position. And there's Config with a kill from the Mac 10. Flamey's going to go straight down. That was a nice, almost running shot. And 5 versus 3, so very good shot here. Config, I mean, that's very bold. I appreciate that.
Rush, how could you? They gave him a Viking funeral. I mean, that's what every team wishes for, right?
Listen, I'm not even sure we can blame Rush for that, can we?
That's the thing, Anders. I mean, when your time comes, you know, if you have the chance, are you going to tell somebody to stab you? Or, like, so at least you went down fighting, you can get into Valhalla? Isn't that how it works?
Oh, yeah, you have to die fighting. That is true, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's something to that.
Yeah. Here. Ooh, Simple. Nick of time, gets out of dodge.
JKS goes down, though. And I mean, the road back here. I know it sounds silly because we just said it was such a long road back on Mirage, and somehow they did it. But even this, I mean, winning the next 7 rounds in a row doesn't seem like Complexity have anywhere near the energy to try and do something like that. Electronic, nice gap, and oh, Russia, he probably should have been dead too.
That's so filthy.
But it's a very nice little spot there. I don't know how they get back into this round either. 4 versus 3, Rush is practically dead, and they've been spotted. I mean, they kind of know where they are at the moment. Maybe blame him if you could find the perfect timing to take down Simple. It would be interesting. A little bit of a boost, and it's going to be found. So I think that there's not much left to play for here on Nuke. Simple taking down Blame F, and Yugi is going to be the last alive out here in the yard. So